Hi guys, Fortunes from Football back again for another video. This time we're going to take a look at what Roma can expect from Rui Patricio after the goalkeeper became Jose Mourinho's first signing at the Italian club. As always, if you enjoy it, hit like, hit subscribe and feel free to throw any comments in the section below. Thank you. Let's get going. Okay, before we have a look at what the player can bring to Roma, we thought we'd just touch base on the fact he's had his first interview. So Patricio caught up with Roma's in-house media team after penning his 3-year deal. Quite clear from his voice how excited he is to be there. And there was one recurring theme throughout his interview, and it was centred around his desire to compete for and win silverware, which is something he thinks that Roma will be well capable of doing in his time at the club, continuously talking about a project. So, what reason did he give for why he joined Roma? Well, the lure of Serie A was big. Playing for a huge club was something he was instantly interested in. And then, of course, you've got the pull of Jose Mourinho. So Patricio labelled him as one of the best in the world and described playing for him as a dream. That's what happens when you've got the big man in charge. Then you have what Patricio will bring to the club. If you haven't seen it, we published a video yesterday on Mourinho's targets. Patricio is one of them. It's since been confirmed. But in that, we spoke about how he's not really the sensational keeper, rather than a steady pair of hands in between the sticks. And that is very true. What Roma will have is a vocal keeper, is a calming influence on the defence in front of him. He commands his box quite well. Although you won't catch him playing sweeper keeper like Edison, Manuel Neuer. He tends to stay a bit deeper in his box, a bit more traditional. Despite that, he has got very good feet, left-footed, likes to try and get attack started quickly with more launch passes down the pitch. And actually, if you look at his stats from last season, compared to Europe's top 5, that's something he does with better accuracy than most. And then in terms of the sort of saves he'll bring, he is an agile keeper. He spreads himself well, stands up well. And like we say, he doesn't always produce the sublime saves that you don't expect him to make. But what he does do is what you would expect him to do, the basics. And that is backed up by the fact that his goals conceded and his expected goals against correlate really tightly to each other. It just shows he's a dependable keeper. And when you need him, he will be there. All that remains, will Rui Patricio be a success at Roma? Time will obviously tell. We'll stick our necks out. We think he'll do exceptionally well there. Well, that's it guys. We've reached the end of our first video on here. We're Fortunes from Football. If you enjoyed it, like, subscribe. Thanks very much, and we'll be back for more.